Hey guys, my name is Emily and you're at my YouTube channel. So my video today is going to be rating my top airports, the top 3 airports that I've ever been to in my life, my top 3 travel tips, and my favorite places I have ever been while traveling. One thing y'all should know about my channel is that each week is going to have a designated theme, like the videos are part of a theme. So this week's theme is travel, which is this video, which will be posted tomorrow, and then Thursday me and Lovey are gonna go traveling up to my hometown, spend a few weeks with my parents because I have not seen them since the pandemic started. So that should be really fun. That's coming on Saturday, so I'm very excited for that. And yeah, let's just hop right into the video. My top 3 travel tips are, a lot of them are kind of go without saying, but they're the things that I follow the most and I think everyone should know about, especially if you are traveling alone, if you are a minor and traveling alone. So yeah, let's just hop into that part. My first travel tip definitely has to be keep an eye on your luggage. This goes without saying, but I think it's really important because it is very easy for people to just take your luggage. You could turn your back just for a split second to grab a drink, and then next thing you know, something could be gone of yours. And it's very weird because they could take it and then you can look for it and then, oh, here it is. But there could be something inside of it that you just don't know. So definitely keep an eye on your bags. Me personally, I have a roller carry-on that I will put in front of my seat and kind of put my legs on top of as like a footrest. So that way I know it's right in front of me. And another thing I really take is either a duffel bag or a purse, and that's usually at my side or kind of like right where I'm at. So definitely do that. Also, one of my top tips for traveling is make your luggage different than others. It could be duct tape, it could be luggage tags, it could be anything like that. Me personally, I like to, every time I travel, I go to Walmart and I get the funkiest luggage tags I can find for my checked bags and my carry-ons. So this trip I've actually got 2 watermelon slices as well as pineapples, but I can't find those right now. I don't know where they're at. But these are them. They're very, very cute. Can't show y'all that because that's my address. So definitely do that. My Lovey actually does random, like kind of ugly looking ones, but he knows it's his. And I always choose to get suitcases and luggage that I feel like nobody's gonna have because the most popular colors are really black, gray, brown, that kind of stuff. I have a really, really ugly turquoise one and a really big like a rose gold looking one. I actually know a lot of people don't have that because that is a very expensive brand that I got on a really good deal on clearance. So I like to do that. Just, I know it's mine. So that's my number 1 tip. My second favorite tip is definitely if you are traveling alone, make sure you keep an eye on your surroundings. Again, this goes without saying, but when you are alone, I mean, you're more vulnerable than if you were with somebody. I'm not paranoid when I'm traveling alone, which is what I do a lot of the time, but I definitely am aware that there could be something happening because you hear on the speakers, a lot of airports have like general things that say, please keep an eye on your stuff, or please, report anything suspicious. So there are some decent people in the world that will be like, hey, like this person's following you or this kind of stuff. So definitely don't be paranoid, but keep an eye on your surroundings, on what's anywhere. If you are uncomfortable, you can go ahead and leave that situation because there are gate agents, there are random people, there are workers, there are restaurant workers, anybody in the airport, I'm sure if you tell, will do something about it. And there's security always walking around. So definitely keep an eye on your surroundings, but don't be paranoid. My third and final tip for traveling is definitely know your schedules. Be very prepared when you're traveling. I can't stress this enough how prepared you should be when you travel. Because there are things that can go wrong when you are traveling, but me personally, I like to be the most prepared. I like to check my flight statuses multiple times. I like to check everything, make sure I have everything, create some lists because to me that helps everything organized. And I know some people when they're, my cat has come to say hello. I know there are some people that kind of when they get to the airport, they don't check or they don't go right to their gate. I do not really approve of that. That's just my opinion, just because anything could happen, a gate could change or anything, and you won't get a notification on your phone. It can be very delayed. So definitely flights can be changed, delayed, and it can be delayed to get on your phone. So I like to go right to my gate first, just to make sure everything's pretty good with that. Usually there's a flight that's boarding when I get there, depending on the day. That's one before mine. I definitely stress going to the gate and being prepared first. You better be safe than sorry is for actually all the 3 tips that I have just given y'all, because you never know what traveling can do, especially if you are alone and especially if you are a minor. I know airlines have their own minors traveling alone policy. Definitely be prepared on that and what you can expect. The first place that I love that I have been to before has to be Jamaica. Jamaica is beautiful. Everything there is beautiful. All of the islanders were really nice, and it's just a very beautiful place to be. I was there on a cruise with my family years ago, probably like 15 years ago to be honest with you, and I know things can change definitely like 15 years ago versus all the hurricanes, but I definitely recommend going to Jamaica. The food is amazing, the beaches are awesome, it's beautiful, very beautiful. Honestly, I would move down to the Bahamas if I could. Maybe I should. Maybe we should talk to Levy. My second favorite place I've ever been has to be Canada. I've been to Niagara Falls multiple times in my life just because I live very close to that. Or I don't live in New York anymore, but I lived very close to Niagara Falls. So my family and I would take trips there all the time. We would stay at the American side casino as well as go over to the Canadian side, do a whole bunch of everything that Niagara Falls has to offer. Stay at the hotel on the falls, and at nighttime the falls would always change color, and that was my favorite part, being really little. So it was really awesome. And then I've actually been to Toronto once because I had the pleasure of seeing Queen back in 2014, so it was a really awesome experience. I actually got to see Queen twice in my life, so please comment below if y'all want to see a story time on how I saw Queen twice in my lifetime, which not a lot of people can say. So let me know if you guys want a story time on that. My third and final place definitely has to be New York City. New York City, honestly, being the city that never sleeps is accurate. I was actually only there for a day, and we did as much as we could. We took the trains, we did the Staten Island Ferry, we went to Times Square, we went all over New York at all hours of the night, and it was really awesome. It was very exhilarating, it was tiring, and there was a lot of stuff that could go wrong, but it was awesome. I really recommend it. If y'all have never been to New York, definitely go to New York, the city that never sleeps. Okay, now I'm gonna be doing my final part of the video, which is ranking my top 3 airports from 1 to 10, 10 being my absolute favorite airport in my life. Whew. Are we ready? Number 1, Newark International Airport in New Jersey. I have the worst luck in Newark. I'm always delayed. Everything goes wrong in Newark. I'm always there for a layover. And with a specific airline, if you tie a specific plane, a specific airline with the Newark airport, that is my own personal, because I've had such bad luck with it. It sucks, and it's really nasty, and it's just a whole bunch I really can't talk about, because honestly, guys, comment below if you want a story time on Newark Airport and my experience at it, because I got a whole 20-minute video on it that I cannot fit into this video here. So ranking Newark on my scale from 1 to 10 has to be a -10. Yeah. My second airport has to be, of course, right here in Hotlanta, which is the Atlanta airport. This is like a hit or miss with people. 50% of people love it, 50% of people hate it. I have had such good luck with Atlanta airport, knock on wood. I've never been delayed, never been canceled. It's such an easy airport to go through. I like the plane, train, security, it's all amazing. I love it, love it so much. So that actually on a scale of 1 to 10 is number 9. My third and final airport has to be the Baltimore airport in Maryland. I'm not gonna say bad things about Baltimore, because I've had some good luck and some bad luck. My biggest thing about Baltimore is that they really don't have a lot of food choices, especially when I go. And they don't have buses or trains or anything to kind of take you from gate to gate, which I usually fly in on a specific airline where I fly from here and I gotta walk all the way to the other end. And the first particular time I went to Baltimore, I was injured, and they couldn't really help me out with walking really far. I had a brace on and everything, so it was really stressful. But it was okay. I mean, I have to rank Baltimore as 5. It's a hit or miss. It's like most airports. Okay, so that is the end of my video. It is a little short. But I want to say thank you guys so much if you made it to the end of the video. Please do not forget to hit the subscribe button, like this video, and comment below if you want a story time on how I saw Queen and my big story time on Newark Airport, which I'm honestly gonna do if y'all comment or not. That is so much fun, and it's a fun story to talk about, to be honest with y'all. So I am so glad that you guys got to watch my first video and that you guys stuck around. My Instagram, my TikTok, and all of that will be linked below. Stay tuned for my second video on Saturday, which is going to be me and Levy traveling home, or back to my hometown actually. So it's actually flying during a pandemic, so that should be fun. This is both of our first times flying during a pandemic, so I'm going to document it so for y'all. And then feel free to let me know in the comments or on my Instagram if you want to see more or what I could do better. Yeah, so I guess that is it. I will see you guys on Saturday. Bye. Hey, what was that? That's so weird.